Crossover. All right, let's go. Let's take crossover. Turn the single here. Set off. Hesitation crossover.
You went way left and I went way right. It was so funny to have a big 6'6", 300-pound guy.
Watch his takes. Here comes his hesitation. He hesitates, boy goes back hard the other way with the crossover. Look at this little fundamental right here. But you know, it's this attention to detail that makes people champions right here. Where's Andy is catching the crossover? I lowered it. This one. Definitely doing things just down around his socks. He's catching the crossover down here like this. That's so important. You can't steal that. There's no way. Alright. Now, here comes a 6'9" shot blocker. What's going to happen if Nash goes up with his right hand? It's going to be a big block. Here's the value of the left hand. See, this left hand is just enough to get it in. Had he went up with his right hand, you know, like I said, that guy knocks the nachos out of their hands over his hands. It's called the inside out rule. Now, the inside out is this. The inside out is simply a fake crossover. In other words, grab. It's showing me how you will move if I do the crossover. Alright, you see his movement? That's what you're trying to accomplish with the inside out move. Make it move like that. Now here's how you do it. Keeping your hand on top of the ball, go away and go inside and out. And if you do it correctly, if you practice it a lot, you will get him to do this. You got him. When you get him to lean this way, you got him. All right, again, here's the inside out move coming at you. Inside and out. Now notice I kept my hand on top of the ball. Don't get your hand underneath it because they will get you carrying. You get your hand underneath the ball. Keep your hand on top. All right, let's go inside out. Now, what the average fan saw, what was it? What did the average fan saw? They saw the dunk. Oh my gosh, he's an incredible athlete. That's true. He is. He's an unbelievable athlete. But what the average fan didn't see was how he got to the dunk. He got to the dunk with hours and hours of working on a particular skill, and that skill is the inside out. Now, I don't care how athletic you are. An inside-out dribble is not natural unless you work on it. So that's what the average fan doesn't see. But a student of the game, that's what I encourage you to become, is a student of the game. When someone gets a dunk in a game, understand how he got there. Chances are it wasn't just sheer speed or athleticism. He did something, some kind of fundamental particularly well. Here, watch the ball. Watch his technique from the inside out. Here it comes. Ball moving across his body. All right, now look what it did to Clarence Witherspoon's feet. Yeah, made him cross his feet over. Now, there's old women that can beat him now. You get his feet crossed, anybody can beat him. That's what Jordan did. His skill is what beat Clarence Witherspoon. Now, there's one more. Anything in life is the best. Requires more work. I mean, that's just how it is. You know? Whatever you're talking about, you want the best girlfriend, she's going to require the most work. You want the best job, it's going to require the most work. Well, if you want the best drill weapon, it requires the most work. But if you master this, you can break ankles and also it's tremendous. It's called the inside out and crossover. Inside out and crossover. You don't do more out of it. Now, You're going to get jammed up and he's going to steal your crossover. It's just going to be too close to him. It's a true fast break move. You've got to start it back here. Okay, it's just like it sounds to it. Inside out, then follow it with the crossover. So it looks like this. Go ahead. Go inside out. Then crossover, roll the lead, go out. Here it is coming at you. Right there. That is a great move. Hard to guard. So it's going full straight. All right, inside out and crossover. Let's go.
Duke, in fact, might have been blown off the court, if not for the play of junior point guard, Bobby Hurley.
See that?
Bobby Hurley.
What did he finish with?
A 3.
Well, actually, it's about a 15-foot pull-up jumper. But he couldn't get in the lane because shot clock was limited. So, you know, we worked on the pull-up jumper yesterday. You have to develop that pull-up jumper. But you're not going to be able to get to the rim against good teams very often. There's the inside out. Look what it does to the defense. I think probably the best person in the NBA is Allen Iverson. Stephon Marbury is real good at this. The best that ever used this move, though, he was so good at it, people started calling it the Hardaway. Y'all know who Tim Hardaway was? Yeah, he was a great player for Golden State and Miami Heat. He kind of finished his career with the Mavericks. But when he was young, he was unbelievable at this move. It's called a double crossover. And I'll show you Tim Hardaway doing this on video. It's pretty amazing. Anyway, the double crossover is pretty simple. It's just like it sounds. It's a crossover. Now the first crossover sets him up. And the second crossover, you kind of go into the kill. Here's what I mean. You go straight. Here's how you set him up in this first crossover. Use your eyes. Every one of you have 2 eyes. And eyes are great weapons for basketball players. Use them. Use your eyes and use your body weight in the first crossover. Here's what I mean. I'm going to cross over, and I'm going to get my eyes and my body weight over here. Obviously, Connor, if I do that, what do you do? You guys go step that way. Now, you explode back to the low crossover here. You got it. Does that make sense? Now, I'll go about half speed. Alright. Set it up for the first one, and then right back on the second, and go finish with the left hand. Make sense? Okay. Double crossover. Back out of that. Let's go. Okay, now look, I teach it this way. I teach it the double crossover this way, but you can do it any way. Now, I teach literally a double crossover. You cross over once, set him up, and then you go back again. Now, there's players, though, that are more comfortable doing it this way, and it's essentially the same move. Tim Hardaway's going to do it this way. You can go between the legs and cross over. What's the difference? There's virtually none. It's just, if you're more comfortable going between the legs and then back, that's fine. I just like to teach it to everybody the same, and then if you want to do it the other way, that's fine with me. Anyway, so with that being said, here's Tim.
The killer crossover. Oh, brother.
Quickest first step I ever seen.
The killer crossover. Oh.
That was breaking down. Remember how I've stressed to use your eyes, use your eyes, use your eyes? Look at Hardaway right now. Which way is he looking, left or right? Now watch, is he going to look left harder? Look at him, he's looking left. Of course, what does Stockton think? Thinks he's going left. Look what it does to Stockton's balance. Look at Stockton going that way. See, Hardaway beating with his eyes as much as anything else. And again, look at how low Hardaway's crossover dribble